You are one of the biggest investors in the Web3 space. The way the revenue comes in and you put it back in the ecosystem to support the builders and developers to keep on growing the ecosystem. We have an OG, a legend in the Web3 space with us. Yat Siu, founder of Animoca brands and a keen investor in the Web3 space. Even the companies like Apple, Google, who are sitting with a lot of cash, are not doing that. That cash goes on with them.
Apple and Epic had this lawsuit. How many people came for Apple's defense and said, "Ooh, you know what, Epic, you guys are a little rough. It's okay to pay 30% because, you know, Apple's the good guys"? Zero, okay? Because do you want to do business with someone where the value they generate is purely extractive? Or would you rather do business with someone knowing that when this business does well, it actually helps and furthers the ecosystem?
How do you do that? You worked hard, you built something, you got success, you got the money, but you're still stuck close to your values, to your tradition, to your ethos.
And I grew up in Austria. First perspective, as a Chinese person in Austria, I was very much a minority. My mom was an artist, she was a singer, and was often taken advantage of financially, also had an impact. And so that kind of shaped one form of thinking. But I think of ourselves as chaos engines, right? Meaning that humans have this incredible quality that is both creative and heavily destructive. Now, if you look historically, anytime, any society, any environment, winners take all approach, it usually ends in tears. And it doesn't necessarily end in tears only on the side of the ones who are losing or taken advantage of, because it turns out that the people who've been taken advantage of tend to have a revolution.
Is there any example where you face a lot of resistance, internally or externally, you still sailed through sticking to your value system?
We were listed a public company in Australia. That's our background. And we were given a choice: stay a public company on an Australian stock exchange or basically dump crypto. We chose to stay with crypto and we got delisted from the Australian stock exchange. If Apple took roughly 1% of their cash, which is really an interest rate rounding error for Apple, and turned it into a seed startup fund for the App Store, that would be about $3 billion. Okay? That would make it the biggest seed fund in the world. Our mission is literally delivering digital property rights to the world. And that meant we get into all areas, not just games, but education, DeepIn, AI, anything that can help basically advance this mission.
Do you believe in fate, that everything is written, or do you believe that you create your own destiny?
I'm a free will kind of guy.